We're gonna talk about purpose, we're gonna talk about love, we're gonna talk about life and the goal of becoming a coach that serves millions of people. Hi, this is Angel Martin Cordova, owner of AstroZen, a digital marketing company that focuses on coaches and personal development to inspire people and help the coaches' messages drive forwards to the world, share a better message, and impact and heal more people. So I'm gonna make this video today to talk about what I've been learning from working with some of the best coaches in the world. Also, what I see that many coaches that are just starting out are missing, and what's my take on the personal development space by at large, and why it's so important that you decide to become a coach and jump forward if this is your true calling. So if this is not your true calling, I would ask you to step out of the video. This is not going to be a video for you. I'm going to talk directly to the coaches and the people who want to actually be a coach. So now that we take that out of the way, we're going to talk about what it means to be a coach. A coach, a healer, a light worker, someone that is teaching something, someone that has gained the skill and wants to become an educator in the new online space. I just want to acknowledge you. I just want to really thank you for taking this step, because it's one of the hardest and most important jobs right now in the world. Because as the world becomes more complex, people are looking for more specific problems out there. And maybe, just maybe, you are the right person for them, because you have the right skill set. You have gone through the same experiences that they have gone through, and they now need guidance to get out of those situations. Because sometimes in life, we might go into different situations where we don't feel that we have a way out. And that is where a coach comes in. When he's able to see and show the light, when he's a light bearer that moves mountains in his own life to become the person that holds the container for your moving of mountains. Because every challenge can be as heavy as moving a mountain. And the mountains will only move when they see a clear path, when they realize it's their own responsibility to heal and grow through that challenge that they're facing. So what I've seen in many of the coaches that are super successful, 300,000 followers, 100,000 followers, millions of dollars in coaching business, it's a couple of things. The first and most important thing is they are willing to take more swing. The more you try, the more you put yourself out there, the more repetitions you make into this space, the better you will go. You cannot expect to nail your first webinar. You cannot even expect to nail your 10th webinar. Maybe you need to practice 20 times, 30 times, 40 times until you have it dialed in so much meticulously. You know so much about what you offer that you can translate it to the world in such a simple and effective and powerful way. So practice. Don't expect to have virality on the first video. It can happen right now, yes, but the most important thing is that you give yourself the opportunity to explore. You give yourself the opportunity to become a tester, an experimenter, a scientist, and someone that looks in different ways and different angles to showcase their message, to share their truth, to share their knowledge in a unique, specific way. And the more reps you give, the better your content will become, because you'll have more at-bats. You'll see what works, what resonates with people, what doesn't resonate with people. So I want you to start creating more content. I want you to start writing out more content. I want you to start hosting more events, even if they are free, or even if they are with 1 or 2 people. Those little things matter. The more you do it, the better it will become. So that's what I've seen from many successful coaches. The second biggest thing is that they know their worth. Coaches that are successful value their time, value their practice, value their work, and that comes from within. So the more you value your work, the more you put effort into your work, the more you have to charge. And you have to be okay with taking out those limiting beliefs that don't allow you to charge. If you've invested $10,000 into your practice, into your learning list, why you shouldn't be charging more? Like, why shouldn't you? And I know it's scary. I know it's not easy to charge for more, but you've prepared yourself. You have the experience, you have the power, you have the energy. You know You have something inside. And this is an important thing. The more you charge, the better experience is expected from you. So you'll do double the effort to give a beautiful experience. So it's a game of leveling up with yourself, leveling up in your inner confidence, and breaking out those limiting beliefs about money. Money is just currency. So if you're scared of charging more, maybe it might be inner, and this is something, a deep truth that many coaches might not want to face with. Maybe you think your coaching is not that good. Maybe you don't think your coaching is that good, and that's why you don't charge so much. If you truly believe in what you say and what you do changes lives, you're gonna charge more. So that's the secret, is if it's not on par on what you want to experience, prepare yourself more or do lower reps, but be comfortable with doing more of the reps until you feel confident that this will change someone's life. And people will actually start sharing more of your content and sharing more of your views if you give your results. So you only have to get better, and you cannot skip the steps. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight. Successful coaches are here for the long run. This is not a hobby. This is not something that you can start by doing on the side, but eventually you have to jump right in because it will require a lot from you. And you don't have to be super busy to be at capacity, because what happens with many coaches is that they try to give, and then they are drained out, and then they close, so they don't want to do it anymore, or they pause. So these pauses will stagnate your growth. You might be getting the momentum, but if you stop, you will have to start over again because the momentum goes back. And this also happens with big coaches. The moment you stop, you have to start picking back again, because right now there's so much things going on in the world that you become irrelevant the moment you stop sharing your truth. And then I'm gonna put it to number 3. Successful coaches stand in their own beliefs. You as a leader have to stand for something. You have to really choose that this is your truth right now. This is what you believe. This is what you believe it works. This is why you believe it works. And don't be scared of the hate. Don't be scared of making people feel uncomfortable of what you're saying, because the most uncomfortable things are actually the things that will connect you with the clients that you need. That's the secret. If you're able to share your truth, if you're able to be really vulnerable and really take a stand for something, that is the type of coach people will follow. That's the type of coach people will decide to start working with. Because if you cannot stand for something that you believe, how can you hold space for someone else? So it's super important that you take a stand. It's super important that you start valuing yourself more, and you have more at bats. You try more things. You explore the different things, different ideas. Right now, the best way to grow, possibly from what I've seen, is giving yourself more chances to help people, and at the same time figure out a way to continue your income, your earning potential. If you're not starting right now all in and you don't have something saved up, what you can do is do it on the side, but do it in a way where it allows you to keep getting notoriety, because people have to know about your work. If they don't know you, they won't work with you. Sometimes, and this is a truth, is it's not sometimes the best coach that gets the clients. It's sometimes the coach that it's known by more people, and that's the truth. So if you believe that your practice, that your teachings, that your healing, that everything that you stand for is actually good, you're competing with everyone else in the world, but you have to put more effort maybe at the start so you can make it work. And a bonus, you don't have to do it alone. All the successful coaches right now have invested in a team, have invested in someone that can help them, that can hold the container, that's all the technical parts, the marketing, the accounting, the billing, everything, so they can focus on what's most important, helping people. So there are different ways of doing this. You can use AI to the best of your ability, set more time for it. You can get into companies that can white label services, or you can go into a different approach where you go with someone that's already gone through that and has a system ready for you. So here at AstroZen, what we do is we help people that already have an offer, are starting to feel success, and they want to upgrade. So it's not that we're working with everyone, but but there are different methods where we could recommend you doing different things if you're just starting out. We have mentorships. We also have a partner program that's called Launchware that allows you to launch your own webinars without the technical skills, without the marketing nor design team. So there's different ways for you to get help if you need it. So I'm gonna drop some links below. You can make sure that you'll find all the information. You can book a call with us. We'll be happy to see if we can support you. And final thoughts would be acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge that you're doing something beautiful for your life. Acknowledge you're doing something beautiful for your family. Acknowledge that this is the best decision, not only for you, but for the world, because the world needs healing. The world needs more people like you who are willing to not conform, who are willing to become leaders, who are willing to try something different and to create a new reality. So I bow to you, coach, healer, light worker, teacher. Thank you for what you're doing. I really, really appreciate you, and I wish you for the best. Keep on growing, subscribe for more, and till next time.